Hey everyone, it's Johnny, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. And today, in this part of our little series of sniffing through the new catalog, we are going to be diving into, can you guess by the color of my shirt? Floral and woods. We are actually going to be doing two categories in this video because there are only about 8 scents in each of these categories, and it just made more sense, instead of doing 2 very short videos, to do one a little bit longer video. So we are going to be doing the floral category first. There are 8 scents in this. We will sniff through them, and I will give you what Scentsy tells me is in this catalog about the description, and we'll kind of give you some feedback on my own personal thoughts on some of these. And then we will get on to the next video for tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow, because I think, what is it today? Today is Saturday. Saturday is today. Days are going by so crazy. Tomorrow is my birthday, so we're gonna have a wonderful long video in one of those categories for my birthday. And maybe I'll spruce myself up and look all fun for tomorrow. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. And we need to go and smell some florals. So, first things first, we have Aloha Citrus, which is a fresh tide of tangerine, jade blossom, and vetiver. Also known as a fresh tide of forgettable. Okay, so I get the vetiver. I get the tangerine. I don't know if I get jade blossom, but I also don't really feel like I consider this scent a floral scent. To me, this is more of like a citrus scent than it is floral. So I'm kind of confused as to why it's in the floral category. But it is like tangerine and vetiver and like, I don't know. It's an interesting scent. You get more tangerine and vetiver than you do any sort of floral. It doesn't, in my opinion, last very long as a fragrance. It's not very strong as a fragrance performer for me. It's just, it doesn't do anything for me. If it works really well for you, or it's one of your favorites, I'm happy for you. I wish it would perform better for me at the very least, you know. Which is interesting too that I'm not fond of it, because I usually like vetiver scents. I generally don't have a problem with a lot of floral scents. And tangerine, I mean, I don't have a problem with citrus, especially a muted citrus like this. But the combination, I think, with the vetiver in there, whatever it is, kind of gives us like this not quite powdery, but sort of like osium sort of scent, like that stuff that they smell or spray in the like hotel rooms to make it smell clear of smoke odors and all that other stuff. It kind of smells a little bit like that to me, and so it just doesn't do it for me. So I can't personally recommend this one from experience, but if you love it, I'm happy for you. All right, next we have Here Comes the Sunflowers. This is described as sun-kissed petals and fruity musk. Celebrate all things spring with a sweet pop of strawberry. Strawberry? Really? This is a bestseller. Oh yeah, strawberry. Yep. So this is like a strawberry floral. It's not strawberry rose like the scent that we had last year or this year, which did come back. But yeah. Actually, why is strawberry rose not in the floral category? Side note. Anyways, Here Comes the Sunflower. You do get the strawberry pop. You do get a floral note. There's a kind of musky note to this. I think this one was kind of like a meh for me, and it was mainly because I wasn't fond of the pop of strawberry in this. And also, I feel like it just isn't particularly like what I expect from a floral scent. It's a little bit more muted and subtle than some of our other floral options. It's alright. I enjoyed warming it, but it also just didn't do a whole lot for me. So, I mean, I'll probably try it again. I periodically go and try bars that I have otherwise kind of written off as not being in my super light categories, but from what I remember, I was not overly like head over heels about this one. But I remember it kind of performing decently. All right, next we have Hibiscus Pineapple. This is Hibiscus Pineapple. Duh. And a touch of sweet mandarin tell an enchanting tropical tale. And this one, I got confused with hibiscus water from our summer limited time collection last year. I kept interchanging this one with that one. And there's something about hibiscus and I that just are not particularly fond of one another. And not in like an animosity sort of way, but we're just kind of like, that's cool, but no thanks. You do get the pineapple. You do get that hibiscus floral note. If you like hibiscus, you will probably really enjoy this, and pineapple. What was the other thing they said? A touch of sweet mandarin. I can kind of see that a little bit. It gives it a little bit more of a pop to the pineapple, but it is definitely more of a as the name suggests, hibiscus and pineapple scent. It was a decent performer. It just, to me, it was not standout. It wasn't unfortunate or anything, but it was not also like, oh my gosh, need this in my life, or, you know, everything will end. So that's just me. Next, we have a oldie but goodie, Lilacs and Violets, that is come back. This is a perfect combination of lilacs and violets, the smell of spring. I love lilac scents. I like violet scents. I go back and forth as to whether or not I like this scent. It's kind of like I would have almost preferred a pure or more pure lilac scent rather than, or lilac, however you want to say it, and rather than like lilacs and violets. And I also feel like there's a slight more powdery note to this than I would have liked, but I also remember that I love this more on warming than I do in cold. It performs really well, it throws really well, it lasts really well. But if you're looking for like a lilac scent, this is not exclusively lilac. So just be aware of that. It's lilac and violets, as the name suggests. But I do like it. Next we have Luna. This is a bestseller for good reason. This is white florals, jasmine, sweet pea, and freesia, juicy berries, light and sandalwood, shimmer like moonlight. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in this little scent here. And I adore this scent. I have to say, it's very strange because sweet pea scents, I'm like, okay, that's all right, that's fine. Freesia scents, I'm okay, that's fine. Jasmine scents, I will, if there's a jasmine scent, I must have it. I love jasmine. Juicy berries, I can take it or leave. I mean, I like berry scents, it's fine. And then sandalwood, I love. So, however they decided to put this together, despite having like a couple scent notes in here that I'm not as super fond of, I adore this scent. I can't get enough of this scent. It's very strange. It's like crack. Like smelling, I'm just like, must have it everywhere. And I actually got it in the laundry line, and adore it in the laundry line. I adore it in the Scentsy Fresh line. I love warming it still. I know it's like some people are like, oh my gosh, I just get sick of a scent and I can't, or I associate it with like bathroom cleaner. I can't warm it. That's kind of like lemon scents for me. But love this scent. Cannot get enough of it. It's great. I have a brick of it. I don't warm it very often, partially because I have a million other things I'm usually warming and trying to sample and give feedback on, but when I do get to warm it, it is such a comforting, it's like a hug to me, and I adore the scent, and I hope it never leaves our catalog. So if you don't like Luna, that's okay, but I will gladly take any extra Lunas you have then. Next we have Lush Gardenia. This creamy, full scent of a classic gardenia with whisper of tuberose. Oh, there's tuberose in this. Why don't I ever remember that? This is not a scent that I am fond of. No, no, no. This smells like a very sophisticated lady, or a very sophisticated bathroom scent, or soap, or all of the above. It's like, the funny story behind this one was when I first tried this, I tried a tester of Lush Gardenia. Actually, I think it was 2 testers. Anyways, I had testers of these, and I was like, why not? Let's see what this smells like. And I put the 2 testers into 1 warmer because I was like, you know, the testers only kind of give you like a little bit of a scent. I don't think the testers are really a good, honest way to get a good bearing on a scent overall, but they work for what they're worth. The little tester like stunk me out of the apartment. I was like, what is this? What is going on? What has exploded and created a smell in my house? It was Lush Gardenia, and it wasn't just Lush, it was like Lush Gardenia. And it just attacked me like Godzilla attacks all those super monster villains. So yeah, this is not a scent that I need in my life. As I keep sniffing it, just to remind myself of the horror of that day. I have some clients who love this scent. More power to them. I don't need this in my life. Every time, like, I get a tester or thing that I'm not keeping in my kit of this, or like an extra bar that somehow manages into my collection, oh, no. That's like, here, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh, would you like to try some wax? Here, try this one. It'll real knock your socks off. You'll love it. Yeah, not for me. Anyways, glad it's back for those of you who enjoy it. However, I am super ecstatic that Summer Holiday is back. And I don't know why this is in the floral category this year. I feel like it was in a different category last year as well. But anyways, this is described as steal away to a sunny isle bursting with lush plumeria, tiger lily, and sweet orange softened by vanilla and radiant amber. There's a whole mouthful of scent notes in this, and it is glorious. I love this scent. It is so romantic. And there's like a woody note, there's like an ambery note to this. You get the vanilla, you get like the citrus orangey note, you get a floral, but it's not like obnoxious floral. This is just such a yummy, almost like perfumey, romantic sort of scent. And it lasts forever as I eat wax. Yum. It lasts forever. I can usually get a couple cubes of this to last me at least 2 or 3 days before I have to change it out. And that's like almost nonstop around the clock warming. Obviously it will weaken a little bit over the course of the 2nd and then obviously the 3rd day, but it is a scent monster for me. I absolutely adore it. I remember stocking up last year when it was going out of the catalog on like car bars in this. I still have some because they last forever. Oh man, I love this scent. And it is in my club. It is not leaving my club just because it's in the catalog. I love it that much. So that's Summer Holiday. You should try it. And then the last one is Stoke Petals. That's one of the new releases. That's newly opened daffodil petals, sunny currant, and water mint flourish in the sun. My initial sniffing of it, basically, you do get the daffodils, you do get the water mints, very subtle water mint note, so you don't have to worry about like water mint or minty fresh. Definitely not going to be that. But you also get that currant note, and depending on how it warms once I try it, I am a little bit concerned that the currant might overtake the daffodil scent. And then in that case, it was like when I smelled it in certain ways, the currant kind of got more of a waft than the daffodil. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. So to be determined, the saga will continue once I get a bar of it and warm it and try it. But that is the floral category. So let us move on to the woods, which there are 7 fragrances. And I believe 1, 2, 3 of them are returning from our fall winter catalog. So we'll go through those really quick and then we'll talk about the other 4. So the ones returning or staying or continuing, whatever you want to call it, are Sheer Leather, Weathered Leather, and Mystery Man. So Sheer Leather is slip into something more sensual like bergamot, a subtle hint of leather, and sandalwood. This is I can't talk. This is such a sexy cologne sort of scent. Cologne, masculine, whatever you want to call it. It's delicious. This one, okay, so it's one of, I think someone in my comments may have pointed out, this reminds me, you're right, this one also reminds me of Abercrombie Fierce. Kind of like Jade and Jasmine, our scent of the month, kind of reminds me of Abercrombie Fierce. They're like different vibes, but they both accomplish a similar sort of tone to them. I feel like the other one is definitely more on the note that I'm thinking of. But this one is a sexy scent. Oh, it's so good. I would wear this as a cologne. I would wear this as a body cream. I would, if they maybe reformulated their shaving gel, shave soap thing and made like a shave gel instead of a shave soap, I would totally buy them out of stock of it. Oh, it's so good. I do kind of wish in our body care lines we had more like men options. Not that, you know, every guy in the world needs or uses creams and lotions and mists and everything, but like a cologne or a, I don't know, a body lotion. I use lotion. We use lotion. Anyways, it's a great scent. I'm getting distracted. It's one of my favorites and it's returning. The other one, Weathered Leather. Step into an old-fashioned saddle shop brimming with dark suede, tooled leather, and vintage saddles over a backdrop of oak. This is like a leather shoe store. Like, this is like your nose just walked into one of those fancy boutique leather shoe stores. And I'm not talking about Steve Madden. I'm talking like those old-timey, like really sort of musty leather shoe stores where it's just like your local shoe store that's just like mom and pop run where it just smells and reeks of leather. That's what this is. And it is so strong and lasts forever and a little dab will do you. And I don't mind it in small doses, but this did give me a headache when I put too many cubes in my living room. Because it's strong. It's real strong. Powerhouse material. Mystery Man, which is from our current catalog as well. Warm white cedar, green verbena, and citrusy bergamot in a perfectly spiced sensual fragrance. I love this one. This is, again, another masculine sort of cologne sort of scent. A little brighter. It's not quite as, I don't know, sensual, sexy as sheer leather is, but it's a nice, solid, nice men's scent. I really enjoy it. I'm glad it's still in the catalog. In terms of performance, I will say that I've had mixed results with this. I feel like it starts off pretty strong and there, but then it kind of futzes for me. And I haven't really warmed a bar in a while, so I can't update you on my thoughts on that. So maybe I'll have to pick up a bar of this. But I do remember it being kind of like strong, and then I couldn't smell it for the life of me. So that may just have been me or the day. Sometimes the day you warm things can change how something warms. It's happened to me. I've warmed something that normally performs really well, and then the next time I warmed it, it didn't do anything. And then all the other times after that, it was performing well again. So it happens. But that is Mystery Man. Another Johnny approved scent. I feel like most of the woodsy scents are ones I'm gonna like. Then we have returning. We have Bonfire Beach. It's back. It is basically toasted marshmallows smoldering over white flint and sandalwood, harmonizing with salty sea air and ocean spray. It's so many things. This is a toasted marshmallow bonfire at the beach. And it's delightful, and it's strong, and it lasts really well. It performs great. And I love it. And I know some of my friends really love this one too. So if you can't get out to a beach, but you want to reminisce of the beach bonfire vibe, grab a bar of that. Also returning is Satin Sheets. This is basically vanilla and sandalwood. They describe it as sensual and earthy sandalwood, perfectly paired with rich, warm vanilla. It's another powerhouse. It lasts forever, and it is what it says it is. It's sandalwood and vanilla. And it's great. And this is another one of those ones where I don't mind it on cold, but I really like it when it's warm. I almost like it better warmed for whatever reason than I do just straight out the gate. But I also loved it when we had it for, I think, Valentine's Day limited time offer or something in a body cream. Oh, so good. I still have, I think, another bottle of that I will eventually get to. And then coming back from a limited time collection from last year and now making its way into the catalog is My Hero. So this is a Father's Day collection scent alongside the other two ones, Chillin' and Grilling. Ew. And Cruisin', I think, is the other one. This is definitely probably my favorite of the three by a long shot. Cruisin' was good too, and these are both in my club, but I'm glad that this one has made it into the catalog because I might stock up and get a couple more bars of it. This is described as cool citrus and white birch ride a current of crisp air. And you get that. You get the citrus note, you get like an air note, and it's a nice masculine scent without being overtly overbearing. It's kind of like a fresh scent in that sort of regard. The last one in the woods category is Coastal Sunset. That is the creamy coconut and sandalwood set the scene for warm amethyst amber. That's a new release. It's in my new release video if you want a more in-depth guide, but it is one of the ones that I was particularly like, oh, cool. I really hope this performs as well as it smells. You do get the coconut in there. You do get kind of like a little bit of a warmth from the amber. I didn't particularly get sandalwood screaming out at me, but we'll see when it warms. It could be completely different. So that is the floral and woods component of our spring summer catalog with sniffs and obnoxious commentary by yours truly. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are on some of these. If there's any questions that you have about any of these scents, or if I lingered too long on one and not another and you had more information or wanted more information on it, let me know. I'll get back to you. I have no problem with that. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, consider hitting the thumbs up. And if you are new here, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next part tomorrow for my birthday. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to me tomorrow. And just for fun, if you feel like it, I created a Johnny's Birthday Bash party up on my website. So if you feel like placing an order for whatever reason, consider throwing it into my party just for fun. But that is not an obligation by any means. Anyways, have a great evening and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.